Here are 3 things that will happen if you decide to get into a relationship with a man who is broke and barely got his life together. Number 1, he will give you a lot of sex because that's all he has to offer. He will use sex to keep you distracted, to keep you preoccupied with providing him with money and things that he needs to help build him up, because he's giving you this pipe dream of a story that you and him will be a power couple someday, like Jay-Z and Beyonce, if you just continue to support him. He knows he don't have shit to offer you, so he will sleep with you morning, noon, and night and try to get you hooked and pacify you while he drains your money and resources. He doesn't intend on staying with you once he gets on his feet, so he's hoping that the sex will keep you pacified long enough until he gets what he needs out of you, then he's out of there. The second thing that will happen is he'll bully you. He'll bully and abuse you. Let me tell you something. A man determines his self-worth by his financial status. If he's broke or struggling or in between jobs, he's not going to feel good about himself. He's going to hate what he sees in that mirror. And best believe he's going to be resentful because he's broke and lacking. So he's going to turn around and bully you and punish you because you have your shit together. Even though you're helping this man, he feels emasculated. You don't make him feel like a man, even though you're helping him and contributing and trying to get him on his feet and nurse him and give him your car so that he can go on his job interviews. He doesn't appreciate it and he feels emasculated. Therefore, he will be mean to you. He will be verbally, emotionally, and sometimes physically abusive. He won't even like you. And he'll be low-key envious and competitive because you got your life together and he don't. Even though y'all in this relationship and y'all supposed to be building together, he will fucking resent you. And his resentment will turn into bully-like abusive behavior. Be careful. Number 3, instead of him doing the right thing and working with you and building with you, he's going to take your money and use it to impress other women. His side chicks, his baby mothers, the women in his family. So in other words, he will take your money and anything else you give him, buy clothes, buy Jordans to impress other women, take pictures and post them on Facebook and act like he's single, knowing he's laid up with you. He will use your money for all his addictions, gambling addiction, lottery tickets, buying clothes, drugs, alcohol, weed. He will blow your money on his addictions, and he will wine and dine his side chick with your money. Moral of the story, stay away from broke men. You're not going to last. He's going to destroy you.
Men who are broke are the least humble men in this whole entire world, okay? Most of them get away with them being stingy because they're broke, so you just think they can't provide for you. But in actuality, a lot of them are just very stingy also. Because if you really think about it, why are you dating when you don't have any money? How are you going to court this person with no money? So with all of that being said, I want women to know one simple thing. Just because you hold down a guy when he's broke and you are there for him when he has nothing, it will never, ever guarantee you a spot when he's up. If a man comes back around and says, hey, I want to give you the world now that I have the money and now that I can provide for you, know that is just a testimony to his character. Because trust and believe, a lot of these men, when they're broke and down and out, it takes a big hit to their ego. So when they finally start making money, they want to recover. And they're going to do that by trying to get the tens of the tens and the trophy wives. Trust and believe me.
Ladies, I'm going to be real with you. The biggest mistake that you could make as a woman in a relationship is dating a broke man. Because I am going to tell you, when you date a broke man, he is going to start projecting his own insecurities onto you. And then you're going to start seeing things like he's going to be more argumentative. He's going to have excuses on why he can't take you out or why he can't buy you flowers or anything like that. And the sad reality is a lot of women don't ask for much at all, you know, and women, if you get them a gift, see, they will be appreciative because they're like, oh, you thought of me. But a broke man's mindset, he won't even get you a $3 bracelet because he feels like you're trying to take advantage of him because of money. In all honesty, that man should not be trying to date at all. He should be trying to get his financial status up to date and become stable again. And Lord forbid that you make more money than him, because you will also see a change in his behaviors and actions. Majority of the time, a lot of these men aren't broke. They just don't really value you or appreciate you enough to actually do anything for you. But y'all stay safe.
Okay, ladies, let's talk about how broke men don't love you. Hear me out. Men are givers by design. This is the way God made them. This is why they are the providers. They produce seed. They are givers by nature. Women, we are receivers by nature. We are nurturers by design. This is why you hear Dr. Miles Monroe say that if you give a woman a seed, she'll multiply it and turn it into a baby. If you give a woman a house, she'll multiply it and turn it into a home. This is so correct. All right. So if men, by design, by nature, don't have anything to give, how do you think that's going to make him feel about you? Especially when he gets his sense of purpose from what he is able to reproduce. This is where men find their value in their job, in their purpose, and what they are able to give and what they are able to produce. Well, how do I know? That is why they call tithes your seed money, sowing a seed. So a man's value is tied to his money. So if he's not able to do for you, and if he's not able to give, it's hard for him to love you. Men's love grow for a woman by how much he's able to do for her, how much he's able to give her. That is how a man shows his love, through his pocketbook, how much he does for her, how much he sacrifices for her. So my advice to you is, if a man is not in a position yet to be able to give the way he wants to give to you, I suggest you wait. This is where you're able to grow your friendship. You guys pray for one another. Pray for him. You know, if he's really a friend, someone that you really respect, pray for him. But do not enter into an exclusive relationship with this man, because he's going to become resentful. Men who are not where they want to be in life financially resent their partners. And if he does not take it out on you physically, he will take it out on you verbally or emotionally or mentally. Okay? So make sure that you guys are assessing these potential relationships before you're just all in. All right? Women, you know, when a man is giving to us, this is why I don't understand that 50-50 crap, you know, and what does a woman bring to a table? She brings everything that a man can't. She brings everything to the table that a man can't. Okay? So a woman is able to multiply things. She is able to bring value to things. It is a woman who is able to bring value to that man's money. That is why, you know, a man loves getting partners that he can build with, that he can grow with, right? So this is why they call it Mother Nature, because it's the seed that goes into the ground, and then it produces much fruit. When a man gives his seed to a woman, it produces a baby. So we are receivers. And so when they say a woman is a gold digger, well, she just wants me from, listen, she is designed to make sure that man is able to provide. Especially if she's going to bring her children into the world. She got to make sure that her and those children are going to be good. There has to be a level of security that woman gains from that relationship. Okay? So don't feel guilty or any kind of ways when a man tries to call you a gold digger or she just wants me for my money. Well, why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she, sir? I'm not saying that that's the end all to be all, but why wouldn't she? And why wouldn't you want to provide? So just something to think about. I hope this helps somebody. If so, leave me a comment, heart this video, and share with somebody that you think it'll help.
I'm dating a broke guy, and it really, really sucks because...
Respectfully, just leave him. Let that man be to himself. Let him figure his life out. Let him be the best version of himself. Let him find who he is meant to find when that time comes. Because if he's not enough, or he's just doing just enough to get by and it doesn't appease you, find somebody else. Because at the end of the day, if you got to go on social media to give validation or advice from other people who do not know your man truly the way you do, you are already behind the 8 ball. So leave that man alone. You have every right to leave and you have every right to stay. It's your decision. But the worst thing you can ever do is ask for advice from strangers who are more than likely going to enrich your relationship with negativity. They're going to sit there and say, sprinkle, sprinkle. If you wanted to, he would. If you broke, just say that. Like, you're literally giving these people ammunition to call your man the worst things in the world, yet they do not know him whatsoever. So leave that man alone. Let him live his life. Because the grass is not greener on the other side. It's better to have a person with character, morals, and loves you internally than somebody who only just has money. But like I said, if it doesn't work for you, move on. Do him and yourself a favor and find who is meant for you. Peace.